Wednesday, April 9th, 2025. I'm at Marina Towers in Norwich, Connecticut. I just read the other day that this building is going to be demolished very soon. I'm going to take a walk around, record some footage before it's taken down. I have other videos on my channel right now of this building. Wow, here comes a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. That's a Corvette, sorry. Looked like a Ferrari when it was coming around the corner. But I want to cover this building this one final time before it is brought to the ground and eradicated from the planet once and for all, which it will be very soon, according to what I read in the paper. Get some side views here. I'm going to walk all the way around, get as much as I can. One of the staircases leading up to one of the doors. It's kind of noisy from the traffic. There it is right there. Application for permit to demolish this building is pending, so it's coming down. Another one of the doors that led into the Marina Towers. Let's get this. I gotta try to keep myself out of the... I don't want my shadow to ruin some of these shots here. Welcome to Marina Towers, a Walker family enterprise. Staircase falling apart leading up to the main entrance of Marina Towers. The faded sign up above, you can see, I don't know if you can make it out, but it says Marina Towers. Again, this is the main entrance right here. The doors. I'll put the camera up to the window. I don't think you're going to be able to see inside. Maybe you can, but it's, to the naked eye, it's utterly decimated. Here's a view from this entryway. American Ambulance headquarters up on the hill there, straight in front of us. That would be West Thames Street up there. As I walk towards what I believe to be the Annick River. It's kind of, I can't really walk much further. But when I turn around, I'm going to go up to the I'm going to get to the farthest corner here and then get a wide shot of that building. There is the Norwich Transportation Center, straight ahead. Fair Block, that other beautiful building. And to the right, as we slowly sweep over, is Marina Tower, which, again, the reason that I'm recording this footage for the third time, video of this building for the third time, is because probably the next time I come down here, there's going to be a vacant lot there. There's big improvements to this area that are slated. Phase 1 of the project is the elimination of the Marina Towers building. Okay, I'm going to turn around and take a look out here at part of the Norwich Marina right there. So that's the view from, you know, if you're up in Marina Towers right now looking out the window, you'd have a really nice view of the marina. Let's get a side view of this tower. Gotta go back a little bit further here. Let's get it all in frame. There it is, right there. So starting soon, the view is going to be radically different. In this little area right here. The city put up a big sign a while back where people could voice their opinions and I believe vote online as to whether to rehab the building or tear it down. I believe tear it down won by a substantial margin. I'll try to get some more views of this. We'll walk up the hill here as we look at the Norwich Transportation Center directly in front of us. There it is. You get a wider view from way up top. All right, there's the marina. And as I pan to the left, Marina Towers will slowly come into view. Right there, dead center. Wide panoramic view of the structure. There's a zoomed in view. Hold that for a second. And there's another wide shot. Why do I linger on it as long as I do? Well, this will be a historic document right here. A historic video document, because this thing has been there for many years, that building, and it's not going to be there anymore real soon. I just pushed that button right there so I could cross the street to get a wider shot. Benjamin DeMond Memorial Bridge. That's the name of the bridge right here. Okay, I got the walk signal. Interesting side view of that through the fence of the Norwich Transportation Center. And zoom in a little bit. There's that Marina Towers from a different angle. With the sun shining brightly on the building and the moon in the sky in the background. And we're going to grab a wider view. I have a tendency to linger on that building because I know for a fact its days are numbered. And it's going to vanish. The only thing that'll be left will be these videos that I shot, and I have photographs. That bus driver just let me go. A lot of traffic. These shrubs used to be kept beautifully, but the days of Marina Towers being in peak condition are over and have been over for a long, long time. It's a side view of that building right there. A side view that we're not going to have much longer. It's been inspected and found to be unrestorable. Everything is all grown up on the side of the structure right there. You can see that grate there. I believe those used to house air conditioning units. There's another one over there. There's some brick. Let's see, right? Let me zoom in on that brick. Right about, let me center it up right there. So this is a very old building. The brick has been gone over with, I don't know if it's stucco or some other form of building material, but there's the parking lot. I'll take a walk up this staircase here. There's handicapped accessibility, so let's walk up there. Again, the front entrance. Don't know if you can see inside, probably not. It's probably just showing reflections and things like that. Broken glass on the ground. I believe they used to buzz in on that device right there. Yep, that looks like one of the old air conditioners right there. Let me zoom in on this thing. You can still see the fan and some of the coils on the air conditioning unit. It's kind of a nice, very large, I don't know if it's granite or what it's made out of, but that sign, I don't know if anybody's going to claim that or... Door handle for the back door. Here's some of your close-ups of the air conditioning vents. Okay, what do we got? Notice of tree removal, so it's all coming down. Earliest removal date 3/29/25. So that gives us a little hint of when things are going to start kicking in. That's the earliest, so we're past that date, so I think things are going to start ramping up real soon. Some really nice lighting here. Whoops. Let me readjust my... Okay, these cameras get a little finicky. Here we go. That's the lighting. I assume that'll be torn out as well. It's a close-up of that siding of that building. The stucco, I say stucco, I'm not sure, but it looks like stucco. A lot of the brick around the building seems to be in very poor condition. So my assumption is that wall will come down as well as the building. Go walk down here. We'll take one final look at this. Well, here's an interesting angle. We won't be able to get this ever again. There it is. We're going to get one last look over here. And that'll be that. Our final look at Marina Towers, April 9th, 2025, Norwich, Connecticut, before demolition of the building. That's the end of the video.